A raunchy comedy about a teacher who's an asshole. That could be really good. Bad teacher. So the premise of Bad Teacher is Cameron Diaz is a bad teacher. She doesn't care about her job, she doesn't care about the students, she just shows them movies and she's like, that is good. And so throughout the movie, Cameron Diaz's character schemes ways to get money so she can get a tit job. That's actually the premise. Alright, so when I saw the trailer for this movie, I was like, this is awesome. Because I've always wanted to know the teacher's perspective. I always knew that I did not want to be anywhere near school when I was in school. But I have to believe that teachers are the same way. They don't want to be there either. Which makes sense because no one really elects to be a teacher. If you ask someone, what do you want to be? And they say, I want to be a teacher. That's a socially acceptable way of pretty much saying, I have no clue what I want to be. And now you know. So I wanted to see a really cool representation of the behind the curtains of a teacher's life, even if it is a little exaggerated. And was it awesome? I mean, it had all the potential in the world, but as I always say, there's a difference between potential and reality. It had a good cast. I mean, Cameron Diaz was really good in her character. You can just tell she liked playing the I don't give a shit attitude teacher. She did it really well, too. There's just scenes where she's talking with her friend from The Office, who pretty much plays the chick from The Office. And they're talking, and she's eating her food, and then she looks over and just starts taking her friend's food and eating that, too. And you just wonder, you're like, is that ad-lib? It could be. It just looks like she's really into that character. And anyone could really have fun with that kind of character. Granted, she's not a good person. In fact, she's quite an asshole. But that's okay with me because I watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and everyone in that show's an asshole too. Timberlake plays the rich teacher that she's trying to date. He was alright in the role, but anyone could have played that role. It could have been like James Franco. I wouldn't have known the difference. That one dude from Forgetting Sarah Marshall's in it. He's like an average guy. He's really funny. He keeps chasing Cameron Diaz and I'm like, dude, why are you doing that? Don't do that. He looked really desperate. I felt like bad for him. There's better chicks out there, like prostitutes. Speaking of which, the car wash scene, that was cool. But the best character in the entire movie is that one chick that I always say looks like the tranny Alexis Arquette. She was hilarious. Because she was like batshit crazy and she plays batshit crazy really well. Hilarious psychos, people. That's what it's all about. And odds are you know one person who's gonna end up like that anyway. You know the really sunshiny academic freak in your class or your workplace? Yeah, that's her. Best character in the entire movie. She was awesome. The problem with this movie is the script. Because even though you have a promising prospect that could be really awesome, when the movie's written by the guys who wrote Year One, do I even need to add to the sentence, really? I mean, just like I said in Grown Ups, and I still hold to it, every scene was like an isolated comedic scene. But in every one of these scenes, it's like the scene would have been more funny if it had one sentence that tied the whole thing together. Just that one comedic sentence that just put it over the top, where you're like, that was hilarious. It's almost like the joke sets up and then it just ends and goes to the next scene. It's like an edited, rated R movie. Makes no sense. The movie's only like 90 minutes long. It feels like a full 2 hours. Because like a Michael Bay movie, it ends like 5 times. So in the end, good premise, one hilarious character, one likable character, and one actress chick who really had fun doing the role, and she was really good at it. And a script that had shitty situational humor and a couple of funny lines, but wasn't as funny as it should have been. I will say it would be alright if you're drunk. Yeah, now it's a party. I'm just saying, if you go into this movie hammered, you won't notice how the plot and the scenes and the script doesn't fit together well. So it's like medicinal drinking at that point. Consult your doctor. So in high school, what were you? Were you like a nerd? Were you a jock? Were you popular? Were you not? Did you wear all black and shit? I was a nerd. I'll say it right now. I wore video game t-shirts like black pants. Couldn't talk to girls for shit. I was pretty funny, but had no people skills whatsoever. Comment below. I want to know the people I draw to my channel. Did you punch out Biff in the parking lot? Did you notice that the hot chicks in high school got fat after high school? That's always awesome. And if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.